Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Deadly Smurf and his E4. It's the T110E4, the Tier 10 American turreted tank destroyer. And this is a Tier 10 game on Ensk. So he's teamed up with Slick Sick Rick in the obsolete Foch 155. So these things you can't get anymore unless you already had one before they took them out of the game. And so I have one, but only barely, and quite enjoy it. It's a lot of fun if you don't mind doing about 2400 damage, or sorry, 1800 damage, and then nothing. No, I was right the first time. 3 times 800 is 800-ish. Is 2400. Yeah, so you can do quite a lot of damage really fast, and then nothing for a long period of time. So if you like that, then you want one of these things. Not that you can get them anymore, but you know, maybe you'll enjoy watching it. This thing though is more consistently with its damage per minute. Not that it doesn't hit really hard and reload quite slowly, but it's a little bit more smooth firing than the 155. In any case, before we get into this game, as always, if you think that this game deserves the MVP for the week, then please hit that like button. If you decide that you'd like to see more of this kind of replays, then please subscribe. And all things, thank the Patreons, for they are amazing. And Deadly is one of our Patreons. I'm not a fixed camera. I thought I was. My bad. So we got hit for like 500 damage from one of the Badgers, but we returned fire for 770. I'll take that trade 3 or 4 times a day. Alright? Because I don't know about you, but I will definitely trade $500 for... Ooh. I will definitely give somebody $500 so they can give me $700, right? Yeah. Assuming that's not illegal in some way, shape, or form. Anyways, so he's trying to manage these Badgers. He's having a hard time doing it, and now he wants this one to shoot his tracks. It actually misses and shoots the E75 behind him. Most likely because it was aiming at the E75 behind him, and then it misses a second time. And so now he's going to set up the side scrape, pop on out here, and put a shell into its lower glacis. He then has to use the repair kit to get back up and moving. This one Badger in front is not quite a one-shot, but that one definitely is. So if he needs to, he has the ability to... Well, now he's got the ability to one-shot either of them. This T28, though, looks like it might be trying to push out. If it does, it's not going to like what happens to it. Nope, Badger's gonna come around, so we're just gonna boom, pop the Badger. And now we only have to worry about the one side. The T28 actually should have pushed while we were going to move over to deal with the Badger, but it didn't. And so now as soon as he reloads, he's gonna be pushing on the T28. Oh, I see. It lets us reload and then it comes around the corner. That's a really nice T28, and he gets himself tracked and set on fire. And you can see him bumping the tracks, resetting that time in which it's going to take for the tracks to get up. Unfortunately, we're losing this badly, so there is that, and which is probably exactly why the T28 pushed him when he did, because he's like, oh, I'm going to have to get in and get some damage if I want damage. Unfortunately, that just led to his death, and now these two guys are more or less penned in with Rex blocking every way in which people might want to try and assault them. Looks like Deadly's trying to push his way through these Rex, and he does. He gets up behind the 152. Nope, it moves. No, actually now we're in front of 152. But he bounces his shot. Well, he actually takes their tracks out. It's not the point. Either way, he doesn't do anything effective with that shot. And the WZ looks like he is trying to kill Slick Sick Rick. He does, in fact. But we're going to reload in time to take him out. There's a Conway behind us. There is some faster light and medium tanks circling us. Gotta put our front towards the enemy. Actually, if we can ram one of these guys, it'd be great. Or if our allied T100 can take them out, that will be a lot of help too. Only tanks we have to worry about are over there. That is a tier 8 and 2 tier 9s against a tier 10 turreted tank destroyer. We're gonna have, wow, a lot less issues than we could. Watch, nice job. Ooh, almost shooting his teammate, but not, in fact, absorbing the damage from the convoy. And that should let the T100 LT take out the convoy. And this goes from a guaranteed loss to a potential win. And if they invite that T100 to join their platoon, that is a crucial contribution. Well, you know, they have to kill this guy, so that will be a crucial contribution. And I hope they do that. I don't know if they will. Obviously, to be brothers in arms, all of them have to live, but that ain't gonna happen. So the T100 is running for his life. He's trying to use Rex to side scrape, I'm gonna bet, and I don't know if it's gonna work. All that FE has to do is fire some HE, and that T100 is dead. Oh, well, doesn't matter now. Yeah, so he was behind the wreck of the STRV, using it to side scrape, and I don't know why. Maybe he was tracked. But one HE shell, and that would have been a dead T100. And then he could have ran for his life and gone absolutely nowhere, because there's an STRV blocking that escape route and a Badger blocking that escape route, and he wouldn't have made it across the street. So, yeah. That FV was dead as soon as he got himself into this situation. Well done, though. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to join our platoon in time to make this a crucial contribution, but these three definitely carried that game. This was an awesome game, and I'm glad I got to watch it. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, Deadly. We're going to jump over and see what his results were. Mastery Badge, nice job, the Ace Tanker, the Bruiser, Duelist, Fire Perfect, High Caliber, and the Top Gun. Wow, 6,000 damage. I feel like that means something, but I don't know what that means. It's similar to the name of the bears in 7 Days to Die, but I don't think that's where that's from. If anyone does know where that's from, please go ahead and tell me. It's gonna bug the Jesus out of me until I figure it out. Uberleech, of course, in the Elite Speak, does manage to help with that. Look at that. 6,000 damage, 4,000 damage, 3,000. Well done, sir. And actually 3,000 for Rick as well. These guys by far pulled that game out. Without them, this game would have been a glorious stand. Well, glorious last stand. Good Lord, me and English sometimes do not get along. I'm so glad I don't make videos to put on YouTube, which everybody will see. Anyways, 6k damage club achieved. Attended is not quite the right word. Man, me English are still not getting along, apparently. 12 shots fired, 1 missed. That was the one on the fleeing fleeing FE, right? Or is it Conway? I don't know, one of those two. As he was fleeing around the corner, we fired a shot into the wall. Well done, though. Overall, 1,200 damage. If he hadn't blocked some of that, he would be dead. That would be a bad. And, of course, tracking damage, because there's so much you need to do with that. What did he get? Oh, the Badger. No. Right, I forgot all about tracking the T-28 out in the middle and just watching it die. That was awesome. Well done, sir. For 5 minutes of battle, this was amazing and glorious, and I can't wait to see more of it. This was a beautiful game. Thank you so much for sending this in. And those shots on those Badgers at the beginning were awesome. I really enjoyed them. Thank you so much for sending this in. If you think this deserves the MVP, please hit that like button. If you want to see more of this kind of content, subscribe. And all things, thank the patrons, one of which is Deadly. So somebody drop him a love comment, a like, a thank you in the comments, please. He deserves it. He is awesome. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.